Hi, I'm Edie Hand, founder of Women of True Grit. Well, coming up next is an extraordinary educator, Dr. Catherine Wehlburg. She is the president of Athens State University. She is an author, she is a musician, and she's a mom. Take a listen to her story.
I think having the courage to learn is crucial for anyone, but especially for women. I always talk about how it's important to not fear failure. Failure is an opportunity to learn, and I think that we are trained and taught in school and in our homes, oh, be careful, don't fail, don't fail, don't fail, as though that's a bad thing. And certainly it is a bad thing if you stop there. But trying something new, learning something new means you're going to fail, and it means you're going to go through a difficult time, and it means you're not going to do it beautifully the first time. And that is a good thing, because that tells you what you really need to do and what you need to do next and what you need to be focusing more on. Well, what brought me to Alabama was the opportunity to work at Athens State University. I have been in several different institutions. When I saw the opportunity to come to Athens State University with its very specific mission, looking at transfer students and adult learners, I thought, this is a place where I can go and make a difference, work with people who are making a difference. And so when the offer was made to invite me to come here, it took me a second to decide that this is where I wanted to be. I am the 39th president of Athens State University, and of those 39 people, I'm the third woman president that the institution has had. There are many different points in my career that I have hit some difficult times. I had one institution where I was working as a dean. We had new administration come in who had different direction that they wanted to take the institution in, and they did quite a bit of moving people on. And I was one of those people that was moved on. Sitting there hearing from the Human Resources Department that my services were no longer required was an amazingly difficult point, because I had put my heart and soul into the work that I did there, and to realize that it wasn't enough, or it wasn't correct, or it wasn't something that they valued was really hard to hear. But from that, I was able to find connections and make things into a much better situation.
Well, here we are on the sofa in your fabulous office.
Yes, we are, and we have a little extra bling going on here.
Well, I want to know the story behind this, and I know the audience is wondering, what are they doing now? Okay.
Well, the story behind my tiara collection, and I do have a collection. I was a new faculty member at a college, and we were getting ready for our accreditation visit. It happens about every 10 years, and so it is a big deal when it happens. And there were people on campus who were pretty much losing their minds in preparation. So I went to our dean of faculty and said, this isn't that hard. And she asked me to help. And so I said, of course I would help, which did not sit well with some of the faculty. And one in particular was very upset with me, and he came into my office and he leaned over my desk and he actually shook his finger in my face and said, "Who do you think you are, the Tsarina of assessment?" Now, today I can go, well, yes, I am, and this is what I need you to do. But at the time, that was not the answer I gave. At the time, I said, no, I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to make things smoother, and it bothered me a lot. And I went home and went to a very dear friend of mine and told her the story. And she looked at me and she said, "Catherine, you are the czarina of assessment." And she went into her daughter's room and she got a tiara from her daughter's dance class and brought it out and she put it on my head and she said, "You own that, Catherine." So I did, and as I told other people the stories, I have had many of my friends and colleagues give me tiaras and crowns from different places, and so I have amassed a bit of a collection of these.
I love this. This does make you unique. You know? I've done a lot of interviews, but I've never sat around with a crown on my head before. But what I've learned from you today is that I know that you're a planner, and that because of that has helped you to become, I feel, very successful, and that people want to be around you because they know they can count on you. And I see that you care about women and higher education, different seasons of life, because you speak about it, you write about it. But with all of that, what does Women of True Grit really mean to you?
I think that true grit means being a lifelong learner and not being afraid to fail. I'm Dr. Catherine Wehlburg, and I am a woman of true grit.
For more inspiring stories like this, visit ediehand.com.